Hello and welcome to NCTV episode 19, and today is all about muscle cramps. We've all experienced them, whether it's in the dead of night, at the end of a long period of exertion, or even just because we've moved awkwardly. You'll be hard pushed to find somebody who hasn't experienced one. Unfortunately, some people suffer from them more than others, so hopefully this will shed some light on the why, when, how, etc., and help you discover what you can do to help prevent them. So a good place to start is by describing what a cramp actually is. On a basic level, it's a sudden pain in the middle of the muscle as a result of it going into an involuntary contraction where the muscle shortens and tightens into what is also known as a spasm. As you've gathered, they're very common and usually harmless, can come at any time, but most people get them either at night or when at rest. They usually last anything from 2 to 10 seconds and are most commonly occurring in the calves and hamstring muscles at the back of the leg and also in the feet. After a cramp, the muscle can remain sore for up to about 24 hours. As to the causes of them, sometimes it can just be unknown, but other associated factors can be dehydration, aging, overexertion. They could be in the latter stages of pregnancy with spinal nerve compression, liver disease, kidney failure, alcoholism, if you have low levels of minerals such as calcium, potassium, sodium and magnesium, or if you're on statins or diuretics for cholesterol or blood pressure, to name but a few things. So what can you do if you get one? Most cramps will go away without you doing anything, but stretching and massaging the muscle can help to relieve the pain. Paracetamol or ibuprofen won't actually help during a cramp as they take too long to kick in, but they can ease the tenderness afterwards. So here are some of the ways you can prevent cramps from happening in the first place. These may not be completely effective at eradicating them, but it can reduce the frequency at which they happen. So 1, regular stretching, 2 to 3 times a day, especially in the calf muscles if that's where they tend to occur for you. 2, hydrating well, drink plenty of water, typically 1.5 to 2 litres will suffice, and avoid caffeine or alcohol as these will be more dehydrating than hydrating. Hot and cold compresses, number 3, and number 4, depending on the underlying cause, foods or supplements to counteract low calcium or potassium levels may be helpful, although interestingly recent research is suggesting that bananas may not be as effective as first thought due to the issue of cramping not being entirely down to low electrolyte levels that bananas would help to counteract. However, believe it or not, studies have actually shown pickle juice to be helpful due to its effect on the nervous system and vitamin B, although more research into these areas are required. 5, an anti-malarial drug called quinine has been proven to help cramps. This can be found in tonic water, but contrary to popular belief, the concentration isn't actually high enough to be of benefit. According to the Harvard Medical School, you'd need to consume around about 6 litres of tonic water just to make up the equivalent of the amount of quinine that can be found in 1 low-dose tablet of it. So sorry to burst your G&T bubbles, but you'll be better off taking the tablet form. Remember though that it is a drug, there are side effects, and it won't be suitable for everyone. Whilst cramps are mostly innocuous, it's important to know when to see a GP about them, and if, despite your best efforts, the aforementioned measures have proven to be futile, then here are some of the signs that it may be time to get your cramps checked out. So firstly, if they're drastically disturbing your sleep. Secondly, if it's accompanied by numbness or swelling. Third, if they last longer than 10 minutes. And fourth, if there's a chance you think that you may have picked up tetanus infection from a wound. So that just about covers all things you need to know about cramps. If you do find yourself in a bit of a pickle, you know what to do next. So, see you next time for some more bite-sized bits to help you out flourish. Bye bye.